Fundamental analysis. This type of market analysis is based on the belief or pre-emphasis that somewhere out there in the world there's information or knowledge that is not yet reflected in the market price. And traders who use fundamental analysis believe that they can take advantage of that by entering into the right position, whether it's a buy or sell. Fundamental analysis involves things like reading and understanding news about certain currencies, understanding the global economic climate and what trends are happening there and what's going on in the world that is actually affecting these currencies. Understanding what's happening with resources, because a lot of currencies actually correlate with resources or are heavily dependent on the supply and demand for certain resources. One of the very convenient ways of doing all of this is through a economic calendar, a calendar of economic events. It kind of sums up all these things that are happening in the world for you. Of course, you have to do your own research, but it's a good starting point, and that's exactly what we'll be looking at in the fundamental analysis section. I'll show you how to properly read a Forex economic calendar, I'll show you a really good one, how to derive insights from it, and how to actually trade currencies based on the calendar of economic events. Also, one more thing that you should keep in mind is that fundamental traders get very attached and very intimate with the currency pairs they trade. So a fundamental trader wouldn't be diverse across all of the currencies that you have in your terminal, but he would just pick one, two, or three, like for example the British pound dollar, the British pound Australian dollar, maybe the Euro British pound, and he would, because he would know a lot about the British pound, he could trade crosses of the British pound, and also each one of them would be very unique because only certain events affected, only certain types of resources affected. And being a fundamental trader, you have to develop this, and you will develop this kind of intimacy with the currency pairs you trade. You become very good at them. So on one hand, you become like a expert at those currency pairs that you trade, but on the other hand, a lot of the knowledge and skills that you develop within those currency pairs are not applicable on other currency pairs. And that's kind of the two-sided coin of fundamental analysis.